All right, so we have 5 rounds today, 3 minutes each. We're gonna go for a 30-second interval in between, so 30-second rest time. Hands up, elbows in, chin down. Right away, we're gonna start with our straight punches. So 1s and 2s. We're going for 5 rounds, so I want a pretty steady pace. And 30 seconds in between, we're gonna go on some just technical work, all right? So straight shots right now. Give me nice long punches. Make sure the elbow has a slight bend in it. That's it, beautiful. Just like that, nice consistent pace. Good, 3, 2, 1, beautiful. We're gonna go for the jab, so the number 1, and then we're gonna come back with the number 5, right? So the 1, 5. So jab, lead uppercut. That's it. Notice the rhythm. Trying to keep my hand to my face as long as possible. 1, 5. Yep. 1, 5. 2 more. 1 more time. Beautiful. Let's go for the 2 and then the 6. So the rear uppercut. So it's the cross, rear uppercut. Keep it as consistent as possible, meaning hit the cross, pull it back to your face, and then dig in with the uppercut. That's it. 2 more. 1 more time. Good. Let's put it together. So we're going to go 1, 5, 2, 6. 1, 5, 2, 6. 1, 5, 2, 6. Keep the pace. 2 more. 1 more time. That's beautiful. Back to 1s and 2s again. You guys doing awesome work. We got 1 minute left in the first round. On the back here, make sure you keep a nice distance. Nice long punches. Good. Add a little bit of head movement, so as we're punching, we're moving our head, keeping the punches nice and clean. Good. Turn it into uppercuts, so the 5s and 6s, still I want it in the center of the bag. So 6, good. Nice and clean. Good. Give me some 3s and 4s. Right in the center. That's it. Good pace, good rhythm. 3, 2, 1. 1 more time with straight shots. We got 15 seconds left. And round number 1. Good. 10 seconds to go. Nice long punches. Make sure you're extending. Awesome work. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay, in between here, hands up nice and high. Let's work on the weave, right? So I want you really practicing on keeping the hands high. And notice almost like the letter U shape with our head, all right? Hands are high. Don't let your hands drop by your chest or your hips. Make sure they're by your chin, by your jaw. Bending underneath. Good. We're going to use that in the next round. In round number 2, we'll do some weaves in here. Good. In 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take it back to the bag. So we're going to go for the 1, 2, the jab, the cross, and we're going to weave, weave. 1, 2, under, under. Yeah, keep it smooth. You can almost play off the 2. So like 1, 2, notice my head is, and I'm going to drop down with it. So it's like 1, 2, or roll with it. Good. Say good pace. 2 more. 1 more time. Good. Let's add to that combo. So we're gonna go 1, 2. We're rolling, and then we're gonna come with the 5, which is the lead uppercut. So it's 1, 2, under, under, and then number 5. So 1, 2, under, 5. 1, 2, under, 5. Good. That's it. 1, 2, under, 5, and let's add a 1 after that. All right, so it's 1, 2, under, 5, and the number 1. 1, 2, under, 5, 1. Under, 5, 5, 1. Give me 2 more. Push. One more time. 1, 2, under, 5, 1. Beautiful. Give me that 1, 2, 1, 2. So jab, cross. Nice and long. Turn those hands over. Good. A lot of head movement. Playing with those punches. Yes. 2 more. One more time. That's beautiful work. Guys, doing awesome work. Keep those hands nice and high. Let's add to that combination. So we get the 1, 2, under, 5, 1, and give me another 2 after that. So 1, 2, under, 5, 1, 2. 1, 2, under, 5, 1, 2. 1, 2, under, 5, 1, 2. That's it. 1, 2, under, 5, 1, 2. Good. 1, 2, under, 5, 1, 2. 2 more times. One more time. 1, 2, under, 5, 1, 2. Beautiful work. 1s and 2s. So round number 2. Guys, do awesome work. Keep that pace going. Good. Let's turn it into 5s and 6s. Good. Right in the center of the bag. Good. Let's turn it into hooks. So the 3s and 4s. Good. Give a good pace. Good rhythm. Beautiful pace. Good job, guys. 3, 2. Back to straight shots to finish up. 5 seconds to go. Good. 3, 2, 1. That's time. Nice job. Done round number 2. Guys, awesome work. Let's go over the slip. So hands up nice and high. We're going to work on just a little lean to one side and the other. So it's not like a weave. The weave is the bob and weave when you're going underneath. Here we're just going from one side to the other. Almost think of it like a tiny little crunch on one side or the other. Notice I'm bringing my elbow to my hip, elbow to my hip, all right? We're going to use this in the next round. But notice again, my hands are staying high. I'm not dropping my hands, they're staying by my jaw. Slip, good. Let's apply that to the bag. So we got the 1, 2, and we're slipping. Now the slip is quick, almost as quick as the punch. So think of like 1, 2, slip. I want it to be the same pace, same rhythm. 1, 2, slip. We're doing like we did in the previous round, because now we're going to go 1, 2, slip, 5. 1, 2, slip, 5. 1, 2, slip, 5. Good. Slip, 5. Excellent work. 1, 2, slip, 5. Good. 1, 2, slip, 5. Excellent. 1, 2, slip, 5, and then the 1. So 1, 2, slip, 5, 1. That's it. Good pace. 1, 2, slip, 5, 1. That's it. Beautiful pace. 2, slip, 5, 1. Give me 2 more. Slip, 5, 1. One more. 1, 2, slip, 5, 1. And then add the 2 to that. All right? So it's 1, 2, slip, 5, 1, 2. So very similar to the weave, except now we're doing the slip. So 1, 2, slip, 5, 1, 2. 1, 2, slip, 5, 1, 2. Good pace. 1, 2, slip, 5, 1, 2. Yes. 1, 2, slip, 5, 1, 2. 2 more. 1, 2, slip, 5, 1, 2. One more time. 2, slip, 5, 1, 2. Beautiful. Give me straight shots. 1s and 2s, nice and long. Good pace. Make sure you have proper range. Keep punching as I talk. Remember, with the proper range, I mean just long enough so there's a slight bend in your elbow. I don't want you to lock out and hyperextend. I need just enough so you're really using your reach. Good. Keep going with those long punches. Let's take it into uppercuts. So right in the center of the bag. We're going for the numbers 5 and 6. Good. 3, 2. Good. Let's take it to 3s and 4s. Same idea, right in the center of the bag. Make sure the punch gets pretty high. I want that elbow to raise up. Good. Good job, guys. Keep working. Good. And one last time, give me straight shots to finish up this round. We got 15 seconds. Good. Keep it going. Keep that pace. we got 10 seconds to go. Good. Awesome work. Awesome work. Good. In 3, 2, 1. Yes. Time. Nice job. 3 rounds down. We got 2 to go. All right. Let's do a little technical again. So hands up nice and high. Let's try this. We're going to work on the jab, but as we shoot the jab, I want to practice a slip. So we're basically going to apply our defense to our offense. All right. So as the jab comes out, I'm going to slip to my outside. Meaning, if I'm right-handed, I'm slipping to my right side. If you happen to be a lefty, using your left hand, so your right hand's your jab. As the jab comes out, you'll slip to your left side. All right. So whatever hand's coming out, I want your head to go to the opposite side. So it is a slip. So we have a little slip as we fire that punch. So we got a little bit of defense mixed with our offense. All right. Let's practice on the back. So I shoot the jab out. My head's gonna go off to the line. Notice I'm gonna really exaggerate so you can see it. So as I shoot the jab, my head drops off the line. And the line is like an imaginary line that comes straight off from the quiet punch. And I want my head not to be in front of it, but off to the side. That'll be the jab off the line. We're going to use this in a second. It's a great setup. Good. So after the jab, off the line. From there, I'm going to come with my backside here. I'm going to come with my 6. All right. So it's 1 off the line, 6, which is the rear uppercut. So we hit the 1. From there, fire the 6. This one's very difficult. Take your time, place the punch properly. And also, watch out for the bar. Don't punch the bar. So 1, 6. Good rhythm, good pace. Notice we're shooting it straight out and firing up. You keep a nice bounce, nice pace. Let's play off that. So we'll go for the 1, the 6, and then we'll come back with the 2. All right, so it's 1, 6, 2. We're staying on the rear hand side. So it's 1, fire the 6, and then come back with the 2. It's all about the rhythm and the timing. Mess that one up. 2 more. 1 more time. Beautiful work. Give me the 1s and 2s again, nice and long. Use your reach, extend. And a little bit of head movement, so as we're punching, head is off the line. Good pace. Let's start it again, the 5s and 6s. Just the uppercuts. Good, give me 3s and 4s. Just the hooks, yep. Good, 3, 2, 1. Back just the jab again, just that 1 with the head off the line. Practicing with that. Notice I'm snapping the punch out. That's it. Good pace. Good rhythm. Good. Again, give me 1s and 2s. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. 4 rounds down, guys. We got 1 round left. Let's do one more technical here. So let's play off the last one. So we have the jab with the head off the line, and then from there we're going to exaggerate. We're going to throw the cross, but I want the cross to be slip to the other side. All right, so just like we're going slip, slip, we're doing the same thing. We're going slip, slip. All right, so it's jab with the head off the line, and then come back with a cross with the head off the line. So it's 1, 2, but really focus and exaggerate on the head movement. Right, so imagine you're slipping, but as you're slipping, you're throwing the punch into it. Let's do it on the bag. So again, we hit the 1, head off the line, hit the 2, head off the other way. So it's 1, 2. Notice the rhythm. Notice the pace. Beautiful work. Good job. Keep a nice pace. Yes, good rhythm here. Really good, guys. So our last round, again, we're going 1, 2, play off that. So let's go for You guessed it, the number 5. Now, would be a lead uppercut. So it's 1, 2, and then from there, shoot that 5 out. So 1, 2, 5. Again, notice I'm focusing heavily on my head movement because I want my head off the line. 1, 2, 5. Yes. Good job, guys. So going 1, 2, 5, 2. That's it. 2 more. 1, 2, 5, 2. One more time. 1, 2, 5, 2. Beautiful. Give me 1s and 2s. Nice and long. Again, extend those arms just enough so your elbow doesn't hyperextend. Good. Halfway through this round. So last round, round number 5 of our 5-round training session. 3, 2. Good. Let's take it to one side of the bag. Let's go for the hook. Really want you to work on your hip rotation. Keep your other hand stuck to your chin. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Face the other way. Same idea. Really dig it in. Good. 2 more. 1 more time. Good. Let's go real quick, guys. We're jabbing to the body and then coming up with the head. So it's a little below the bar and then to the bag. If you know the number system, it is actually a 9 and then a 1. So we'll go 9, 1, 2. Give me 2 more. 1 more time. Beautiful work. Give me 1s and 2s to finish it out. We got 10 seconds to go. Awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice work, guys. You did awesome work. That was 5 rounds. Good job over here with our quiet punchers.